Joyce claiming 7, 2 Redemption, Tony Evans, 3 Finger on the Pulse, Barry Geraghty, 4 Mr. Height, Ruby Walsh, 5 Power Station, Dennis O'Regan. 6 Dusky Warbler, Wayne Hutchinson, 7 Royals Darling, Andrew Tinkler, 8 Varazi, Blinker Damon Didashti claims 5, 9 Oolart, Roger Lochran claiming 3, 10 Copsail Lad, Marcus Foley. 11 Mahogany Blaze, Tom Scudamore, 12 Penny Pictures, Timmy Murphy, 13 Supreme Prince, Tom O'Brien, 14 Baron de Febo, N. O'Shea claiming 5, number 15 Royal Paradise, Blinkered Sam Thomas, 16 Oscar Tello, Richard Johnson, 17 All-Star, Mick Fitzgerald, 18 Golden Bay, Daryl Jacob claims 3, 19 Nathos, Noel Feely, 20 Rayshan, Rose Davidson claiming 5, 21 Turtle Soup, William McCarthy claiming 5, 22 Dusky Lord, Barry Fenton, 23 Hills of Aaron, Graham Lee, 24 The Spoon Player, Andrew Lynch claiming 3, 25 Ross River, Davy Russell, 26 Burntoakboy, Sam Jones claiming 5, 27 Dangerously Good, Blinker Tony Dobbin, 28 Nation State, Blinkered Paul Maloney. And it's Mr. Height who's the favourite at 8-1, but Copsail Lad very well backed, 8s from 10s. 10s Oscar Teller, Burntoakboy 10s as well. It's 10-1 Nation State, 12-1 Power Station, 12-1 All-Star, 14s Ross River, the rest of them 16-1. There is money for Royals Darling, however, 18s from 20s.
And then for the Coral Cup, 2 miles, 5 furlongs, Emotional Moment is one of the first to show, with Golden Bay and Oolart on the run towards the first, with Supreme Prince and Finger on the Pulse as they all take the first. The back markers over it were Dusky Lord. Also well back is Ross River, the grey early on, with Power Station and Mr. Height in the rear division. Meanwhile, Emotional Moment leads Supreme Prince, Barassi with Oolart, and also Golden Bay towards flight number 2. Penny Pictures took in about 6th or 7th place. Nation State landed a little awkwardly back in the field, had it coming together with Dangerously Good, but now they have quite a long run before they'll encounter flight number 3. The pace is only sedate. Emotional Moment on the outside has dropped anchor in front, and plenty appear to be very passive up on the lead at the moment. Golden Bay, Supreme Prince, Barassi, and we lost their clipping heels. Think it's Finger on the Pulse. On the flat, Finger on the Pulse, clipped heels of either Barassi and Supreme Prince, and has decanted Barry Geraghty, who I think is okay, but the whole field were bearing down on him, and now Finger on the Pulse, the loose horse, has come to the head of affairs and is slightly impeding the leader Emotional Moment as they turn back towards the third. So Emotional Moment leading by a length from Golden Bay, Varasi, Oolart the white face, Penny Pictures towards the inside takes a keen hold with Dusky Warbler, Rayshan as they take the next flight. Baron de Fapo takes it in midfield, Burntoakboy on the outer of Dusky Warbler with Oscar Tello out wider. Copsail Lads in mid-division, the green colours with the yellow chevrons, tracked by Hills of Aaron, and then behind these is Mr. Height as they continue their progress on towards the next flood of hurdles. Redemption is quite well back at this point in proceedings, and Mahogany Blaze is in midfield, and last of all, well, they include towards the back the Spoon Player, Power Station, Nathos and Ross River. So on towards the fourth, an Emotional Moment shows the way from Golden Bay, Varasi, Supreme Prince, but they're still tightly grouped, and the pace is still only steady as they approach this next flight. Emotional Moment over in front. Again, the whole field are over safely. Hills of Aaron just niggled along towards the back of the field. So the order as they pass us, Emotional Moment in the cheek pieces leads from the yellow and red of Golden Bay. Yellow and red up the rail goes Oolart, just ahead of Varasi in the blinkers. Supreme Prince red and white from Burntoakboy, who's made ground. Baron de Fapo in the noseband just ahead of Dusky Warbler, the pink colours of Rayshan. 9th or 10th for Oscar Tello on the outside of Royal Paradise. Then Copsail Lad, who's in mid-division at this stage, just ahead of the niggled along Royals Darling. Mahogany Blaze comes under pressure. All-Star makes ground up the fence from Nation State. Then Dangerously Good as they set out on their final circuit. Still towards the back and yet to make a move. Ross River, Dusky Lord, Nathos. Power Station's always been towards the tail with the Spoon Player and Turtle Soup. Still tightly grouped. They make their way on towards the next. Emotional Moment over. Supreme Prince made a mistake towards the outside. In second place, Baron de Fapo travels strongly with Oolart, Golden Bay and Burntoakboy all still there right amongst the principals. Varasi from Rayshan, Penny Pictures towards the inside with niggled along Royal Paradise. All-Star continues to go the shortest way up the inside with Dusky Warbler in midfield. Oscar Tello's on the heels of the leaders. Copsail Lad is marginally worse than midfield at that point as Dusky Warbler makes a slight mistake and think Copsail Lad is being niggled along, although he does come back on the bridle, but he's just begun to lose places in a bit of scrimmaging, and he's 2/3 of the way back through the field. So out in front, Oulart, as they begin to turn back towards home. It's Oulart who leads from back on the outside, Emotional Moment. In third place over the next was Baron de Fapo. The stragglers over it including Nathos, still well back Turtle Suit, Copsail Lad, about halfway down the field and being niggled along. So they begin the turn at the top of the hill, and still travelling strongly. Oulart, winner of the Pretemps back in 2005 with Emotional Moment. Then Burntoakboy and Baron de Fapo as push comes to shove for a few. Dusky Warbler right behind with Oscatello. Round the outside, making ground, the Spoon Player is moving into about 7th or 8th place, towing along Power Station, who is another who's begun to improve from the back of the field. Then Nation State, All-Star towards the inside. Plenty of chances as they approach the third last. Burntoakboy landed in front from Baron de Fapo, Oscatello. Then towards the inside, Oulart is now under pressure with Emotional Moment. These group have just got a little bit of a break on Power Station, who's coming out of the pack with Dusky Warbler. Then comes the Spoon Player from the back of the field. Mr. Height is making giant strides into about 7th or 8th, has come from well back, but he's staying on through horses. But in front, Burntoakboy is travelling well. He's got 3 lengths in hand over Oscatello off the final turn. Baron de Fapo disputing second with Power Station. Then behind these, Oulart, Mr. Height continues to stay on in company with the Grey Ross River. The final flight, Burntoakboy is 3 to 4 lengths clear from Power Station, Oscatello, and then towards the inside, Baron de Fapo. It's uphill for home, and it's Burntoakboy who is certainly not stopping. Power Station is chasing him all the way up the hill, but a great season for Richard Newland, and Sam Jones is going to be rounded off by a Cheltenham winner. Burntoakboy won the Coral Cup. Power Station was second. In third place, Baron de Fapo from Oscatello. Then Mr. Height, Dusky Lord runs on with Nathos and Dusky Warbler.
With this horse, Burntoakboy 10 to 1. Power Station was second at 12s, Baron de Fapo third at 20s, and Oscatello fourth at 8 to 1. Copsail Lad in the end, the well-backed favourite, all 20.